Welcome everybody to another episode of the Talking with Heroes talk show program. I am Bob Calvert, the host and founder of Talking with Heroes. The websites are talkingwithheroes.com, and thank you for your service.us. We're still here in Kansas City. Actually, we're in Olathe, Kansas right now. And what you just saw in the beginning, by the way, is what's going to become our new talkingwithheroes.com website very soon. Eric is going to kind of go over it a little bit, but we're going to change it totally, and it's going to be mostly videos, lots of videos, recent videos. And but you know, many of you have been watching the videos, listening to the audio programs. You'll see on the credits Eric Chia at ChiaWeb.com. You'll see Bill Wisniewski, LightningGraphicsGA.com, and Colin Clark, GreenOxPalettes.com. And most of you just see me, though, as far as the presence, you know. They're the ones that make this show happen behind the scenes, and have been, well, in Eric's case, from day one. But I've also known Eric Chia for quite a long time before Talking with Heroes. And so what I'd like to do is, for the first time on Talking with Heroes, is I'd like to meet Eric Chia. Welcome, Chia.
Hi.
Chia. Eric Chia. You know, I can't thank you enough for everything you have done over the years. It's just way beyond, if you want to use it, the Call of Duty. But if you don't mind, just we were talking in the car, talk a little bit about our early history years ago. You know, what led up to this with Talking with Heroes.
Well, I started knowing Bob many years ago, probably almost 15 years ago. And then during that time, I owned a small business, and we do a lot of vitamin and supplement stuff. You know, we talk a little bit, and Bob came to me and said, "Hey, he wanted to do some kind of thing to talk about the military service, because he just heard that his daughter and son-in-law enlisted in the military, and actually in a house whereby they belong was there." And he said, "Hey, I just heard about this, and they need some packages right away." And so we took something, and we met your daughter and actually Keith in front of Cabela's, and that's how I met actually both of them. Since then, never seen you guys before until I met you guys a few days ago with 4 kids now. So we kind of like, wow, what a change is that. But when Bob told me about it, hey, what do you want to do? And I said, well, if you know all this military, you want to do something about it and talk about the story, why don't we start with, at that time, so talk about the heroes of this country. The heroes, the people who are really sacrifice and fight for our freedom. Those are the people that we need to, tell the story about, because a lot of people forget about that. Unfortunately, these are people who die for us, fight for us, suffer for us, and then when they come back, a lot of people just forgot about that, thinking that freedom is something whereby we kind of have the rights to it. Actually, do not know that freedom is not free. A lot of people, and I'm very fortunate that I came to this country, legally, immigrated, working for a company, and then become a citizen of this company, enjoy every prosperity, every opportunity here. And I cannot do much because I'm getting older. I'm not involved in any military background, but at the same time I said, hey, what can I do? Maybe able to help. So that's why I started to talk to Bob and said, hey, if you start with this Talking Heroes thing, I'll do whatever I can to support. And so from starting with a website, with different ideas, different ways we can help him to get things going. So time goes very fast. It's almost 15 years now.
Yep. And you made the first website.
I did,
you've been taking care of the website now for over 10 years. And you've been helping me in so many other ways. I mean, like I said in the beginning, I don't know if I could have made it this far, especially these last 2 or 3 years, without you and Colin and Bill. And now with this new website, I'm excited because it's going to have a lot of videos on it. It's going to be the focus of the website to make it easier for people to watch these amazing videos we're doing with these veterans and military families. And so talk about, you talked about freedom isn't free. I know we were in your church yesterday, and the pastor was talking about that too,
yep.
July 4th.
Yep.
And you are from Malaysia.
That's right? Yeah.
So we hear a lot about immigrants. Mm-hmm. And then you came over here, and you're a successful businessman, and now you're giving back, right? You're helping our troops, veterans, but you help many other people. You do missionary work. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, because unfortunately, a lot of people they grow up from here or born in this country from the start. They do not realize how fortunate they are and how lucky they are because I came from a country, even when Malaysia is a Islamic or Muslim country. So I know that what lies under different kind of government, there's not much of freedom, even though they have freely elected officials, but behind the scene is no freedom at all. So I understand life, how tough it is. I mean, I start working at 7 years old. I have to raise, family, do all kinds of things, come from a fisherman background as well. So I know life is what outside USA. Unfortunately, people born here, I always tell them, say, if you are born here in the United States, just reason that you're born here, you are the top 1% of the world. And you need to appreciate the kind of freedom, opportunity you have. And they need to value that. And they need to really take the opportunity, and then thank you people who really fight for us for this freedom that we are able to enjoy here. And America is so blessed with God, with everything. We got so much resources here, but we unfortunately owe the most money in this world. It's just people just wasted it. So that's one sad part of it. So I don't know what I can do, but I'll do whatever I can to help. So I involve a lot in my church. We do a lot of supports in Christian missions around the world, and whatever I can, I help as much as I can. I know that if I put God first and help people, I always get blessed with so many times. So that's where I started living. I call them business as a mission, and that's what I wanted to do. And I got involved in different businesses, opportunities. I value a lot of relationship I built over the years with different people, and now we start to come together that I can maybe do something to help, including the veterans. Like I was talking to Bob, I said, I have a lot of experience in terms of web, right? Because I started an internet company way back in 1995, and I started web design back then, and I created a great business selling product in the internet. So I know a lot about e-commerce, how to sell product, how the website's supposed to be, a lot of experience to learn from what I've been successful with. So I use that success actually to help a lot of small business people here in town, even people who are really in a difficult situation. I'll go ahead and help them to create the website, help them to run their business, get them on the feet, and guess what? Every time I do something like that, I get God bless me and pay me back multiple times. So hopefully I can do more, and maybe down the road I can talk with Bob and see how I can use the skill set I have to help some veterans who wanted to start their own business. And in today's, when you want to start a business, websites knowledge is a very key thing. Unfortunately, a lot of people waste a lot of money hiring people, spend a lot of money creating this website, but it's not useful. And I always tell people, I say, it's not how much your website to be get the best price or get the best looking website. If you tell me that you don't bring in money on your website by selling stuff or doing services that can provide you the kind of income, then the website is useless for you. So I use that kind of knowledge to help a lot of people. And hopefully I can come up with something. The only problem is that time is very limited, so I have to try to build something, because I'm just a small businessman. I'm not a big company and all that. So I only have so much time involved. I start to hire a couple of people to help me and build a small organization to help people. But there's a lot of other opportunity whereby we're going to actually talk to another company that I partner with. We are in the green energy, solar, roofing, insulation kind of thing, and we started a few months ago. We're very successful now. So actually I talked to one of the guys who are training our salespeople. I said, what if we can create a division just to hire veterans on it? Can you do that? He said, sure. He said, I can put anyone out there and be very successful with that. So that's in my mind. Say, as soon as we get our company stabilized and know what we're doing, I think I can start that. Which is again another way we can do. I just started with LED lighting business, which I'm going to start, helping other people, and maybe involve a lot of veterans to help me to get it out there and take it to a marketplace. So
Absolutely.
doing little things. So what I hope is that every small business owner don't just think about creating a business, be successful, providing a family, and start thinking once you. What gets me is a lot of very successful business people is that when they very successful, provide financially for their families and all that, and they start to think about the American dream of creating what they call a trust fund legacy. So they try to put as much money as possible into a trust fund so they can build this thing forever and ever for their family. Nothing wrong with that. The problem is that then you're limited to, your focus a little bit different. If you take that kind of resources instead of helping other people, guess what happened? I think God can multiply that many more times and help a lot more people rather than just your own trust fund for your baby for the next 20 generations. The problem is that in this world, you don't do something about it. 20 generations from there, it doesn't matter how big your trust fund is going to be, it's equal to zero. So let's know, and that's what I want to do. I've been sharing this with some business people, and they're very excited about it. They say, wow, this is different. They can start to think about, maybe, instead of putting all the money into a trust fund, maybe take a few percentage of that resources and start building business and teaching the next generation, hiring some veterans, hiring young people. Say, hey, here's what you need to do. Do this business and let us help you to fund it, so that you can go out and do great things in this country. I think it takes everybody's effort. We know that we cannot depend on the government to do all that. So if we can all work together, I think we can have a better future in this country.
I was excited when you start telling me about a month or so ago your vision, and that you start telling me the companies that you were partners with, that you had partnered with them to help them get going. And it's amazing the opportunities with each of these companies. One of them we're going to do a program with them. Another one we may be going to Georgia with Bill and doing a video program with them. Each of these companies, though, from the way you've described it to me, could offer opportunity to veterans, not just veterans, but our focus is going to be to those men and women who have served or are serving our country. And it could offer opportunity, but not just here in Olathe, Kansas, but across the country, right?
Well, all of us can do a little. If everyone do a little bit, the world much better place. And as long as we do more to help people, the better the blessing that coming back actually is a much more better. One of the things I really want to say about is that Bob, everybody knows that he do a lot of interview. He put all his heart, his soul, his passion into this program. But he's living in a condition whereby so limited with his resources and financially that it's just so much hardship on him. But very few people really come to say, "Hell, let me help you," with that, because a lot of people did not see the value of what he's doing. But I think that I really hope that more people will come to support Bob to get this, what he's doing, because he got so much passion into it. So, and again, one person cannot do it all, but if everybody do a little bit, I think can take a long way to go.
It's called collaboration.
Yep.
That's why I'm so excited about working with R4 Alliance and all the members. There's 76 nonprofits now, because everybody's passionate about collaborating, working together whenever they can. And I'm seeing the benefits. Just really amazing what's happening across the country. And obviously we have more shows we want to do later this year, but I'm already looking into next year to hopefully do even more, to actually show our military families and veterans families across the country, and all Americans really, what recreational therapy can mean in their lives. And we heard that this morning from the Michael and Bruce, Project Healing Waters. You and Keith behind the camera, and Mike, I don't know where you went there, so Mike, you're all fishing, you fish, but you might fish a lot. What was your thoughts as you were listening to these veterans talk about the benefits, the therapeutic benefits of fishing?
Oh, it's great, and I'm a fisherman. I love to fish. Okay, I still fishing T-shirt, And more important, my wife is crazy about fishing, so that makes it actually sometimes she want more fishing than I do, and a lot of fishermen say how lucky you are, but she want to go fish every day though. So that sometimes could be a problem. But no, fishing have a tremendous impact on people, and just the focus, the concentration, the enjoyment, the environment helps a lot of people. Not everybody can do fishing, but there's a lot of other activities that people can do, like camping and all the other stuff. Now I don't do that, but some other people can benefit from that. So I think it takes many approach to do it. And I also came from a nutritional supplement background. I used to own a business to sell that. So I'm looking really deeply into how even using natural product can help some of the people as well.
With PTSD?
Yeah, PTSD as well. So there's a new research coming out that really looks like very promising. And I have a lady have done a lot of research into it. She have done a lot using some thing that can help. So we're gonna hopefully, actually we interview a little bit, but we cannot. Yeah, she had to get permission from the company to talk more about it. But
she
gonna hear a little bit more.
She told me a little bit more with you yesterday about this one particular product, and the book they have is that thick of medical trials, medical studies, and I'm just going, why isn't this out there? Why don't the American people know about this? I mean, I've just, the last 2.5 years with all these prescription drugs, I don't know what other harmful stuff they did to me. Just, but these are ingredients that God put on this planet. In the studies she showed us on one particular product, I can't wait until she says it's okay so we can tell everybody.
Yep.
So, okay. Anything else you'd like to share with people?
Well, the only thing I know that being live longer than a lot of younger people is that when you live longer, you does come into life a lot of experience, and nothing is easy. Life is tough. Including myself, gone through up and down in life all the time. But the most important thing is be faithful and always be happy that you live in this great country. That change your attitude, change your whole idea in terms of everything you do. By working for people, you do your own business, your family, affects everything. So just be able to feel great about it, and be happy every day. It makes a big difference in the life, because as you know, there are a lot of diseases and things like that caused by stress. And when people have so much stress, all the diseases and illnesses coming in, bad for the family, everything else. So I would love to emphasize, hey, just be happy every day. I am so happy every day. I got very little stress. I got almost zero stress. People say, how do you do that? I say, well,
and you're so
how
busy.
can you not be? How can you not be, at least in this country?
And you're so busy too.
And I'm so busy. I'm busy than anybody else. So I don't have anything, but hey, that's fine. Busy, keep me, that's my personality. I need to keep busy all the time. I cannot be sit around doing nothing. So, but if I want to go fishing, I can throw away everything and go fishing for a few days and be gone and don't talk to anybody. That's okay.
Yeah, there's been a few times where I've called you. You've been in the middle of a lake.
Yep. I said, no, don't disturb me. I'm fishing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I remember one time you said, "Well, I'm fishing." You said to me, "Well, what do you need right now?" I'm just right in the middle of the lake. But it wasn't long because you were fishing. Yeah. Okay. So, well, I appreciate you bringing us out here, especially my family. Keith and my daughter Adrian, the kids, they're out with Adrian's family, mother, and other family members, so we could get together and do all this that we're doing. And so before we close though, would you like to give a shout out to those men and women who are still serving?
Sure, yeah. From bottom of my heart is that I want to thank everyone that mentioned women that men and women in this country that serve, because they are doing so much. They sacrifice so much for their family, their life, everything else. And I know exactly how they feel. I know exactly how much sacrifice they go through, and I want to make sure that be safe, be optimistic, and even though the world might not publicly acknowledge you, in the bottom of a lot of people's heart, including my heart, I appreciate every day about the freedom that you're providing all of us.
Great. It's a pleasure been knowing you all these years, and I have a feeling we have a lot more years to do and do good, right? Together, collaborate.
Sure, yeah. Hopefully you can do the next 25 years.
There you go. I'm all for that. I keep believing I might get to 100. See my grandkids grow up and have children. That would be great. See my daughter and Keith behind the camera here, my age. That would be cool. Okay, well, folks, you've been listening again another episode here in Olathe, Kansas. Great videos. I always say this. If you like what you've seen, please share it with other people, especially military families, veterans families. And before we close, I do want to say myself, to all men and women who have served in your families, thank you for your service. To those of you who are still serving in your families, thank you for your service. And those of you that are serving in areas of the world where you could be in harm's way, be safe, stay alert. We look forward to you coming home. God bless you. God bless America. And you can just we have a little sheet here you can see has Eric's website address. Talking with Heroes, thank you for your service, R4 Alliance, and then Bill Wisniewski, Colin Clark, Eric Chia. Their website addresses, like I said in the beginning, these are the people. Really, you hear me, you see me, but these are the people that make it so I can do this.